Hi, this is Punita Tarot Card Reader, Space Energizer. Welcome to our channel, Kismat Destination. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Once upon a time, there lived a wise man. Everyone respected him. His views and opinions were well regarded. People would come to him for advice. His son was very lazy. He would waste his time sleeping and spending time with his friends. No amount of advice or threat made any difference to him. He wouldn't change at all. As years were passing by, the man was getting old. He was worried about his son's future. He recognized the need to give something to his son so that he could take care of himself and his family. One day he called his son and said, "My son, you are no more a kid now. You must learn to take your responsibilities and understand life. I want you to find the real purpose of your life. And when you find it, remember it always. You will lead a life full of happiness and joy." He handed him a bag. When the son opened the bag, he was surprised to see 4 pairs of clothes, one for each season. The bag contained raw food, grains, lentils, little money, and a map. He told his son, "I want you to go and find the treasure. I have drawn a map of the place where the treasure is hidden. You need to go and find it." The son loved the idea. And the very next day, he eagerly, very excitedly, set out on a journey to find the treasure. He had to travel really far across borders, forests, plateaus, mountains. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. On the way, he met a lot of people. He was helped by some with food, by some with shelter. He also came across robbers who tried to rob him. Slowly, the season changed. Sometimes hot, sometimes cold, rainy. When the weather was unpleasant, he halted for the day and continued his journey when the weather cleared. Finally, after a long year, he reached his destination. It was a cliff. The map showed the treasure being placed below the cliff, under a tree. On spotting the tree, he began to dig around the ground. He searched and searched, around it, under it, on it, but found nothing. He spent 2 days looking and digging for the treasure. By the 3rd day, he was exhausted. He decided to leave. Disappointed over his father's lie, he headed back to his way home. On his way, he experienced the same changing seasons. He came across every weather. This time, however, he halted to enjoy the blooming flowers in spring and the dancing birds in the monsoon. He stayed in places only to watch the sun set in paradise or to enjoy pleasant summer evenings. By now, all the supplies he carried were over. He learned to hunt, to make arrangement for his meals. He also learned how to sew his clothes, shelter himself. He could determine the hour of the day by the position of the sun and plan his journey. He also learned how to hunt and protect himself from wild animals. He met the same people who had helped him earlier. This time, he stayed a few days with them and helped them in some or the other way to repay them. He realized how nice they were to an ordinary passerby who had nothing to offer, nothing to give them in return. When he reached back home, he realized it had been 2 years since he left the place. He walked straight into his father's room. His father jumped to his feet, hugged his son. "So, how was your journey, my son? Did you find the treasure?" "The journey was fascinating, father. But please forgive me. I could not find the treasure. Maybe someone took it before I reached." He surprised himself by what he just said. He wasn't angry with his father. Instead, he was asking for forgiveness. "There wasn't any treasure in the very first place, my son." The son asked, "But why did you send me?" "To find it then." "I will surely tell you why. But first, you must tell me, how was your journey to the place? Did you enjoy it?" "Of course not, father. I had no time. I was worried someone else would go and find the treasure before I did. I was in a hurry to reach the cliff." He continued, "But I did enjoy. On my way back, I made many friends and witnessed miracles every day. I learned so many different skills, the art of survival. There was so much I learned that it made me forget the pain of not finding the treasure." The father said to him, "Exactly, my son. Want you to lead your life with a goal. But if you remain too focused on the goal, then you will miss out on the real treasures of life. The truth is, life has no goal at all, other than to just experience it and grow with it every single day. If you are only focused on your goal, you will miss out on the simple pleasures of life. Enjoy the journey of life. You will keep finding new heights, new destinations. When you set out in life without trying to associate any meaning or a greater purpose, that's when you will find the treasure of true joy in each moment." If you have liked my story, please share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember, you are a limited edition.